Underwood. Thin ice!
So I can't knock down a triple here. Woo, okay. Didn't even miss a shot this entire time, so take that. This better be good for the team.
Oh,
I thought for sure he
there it is. Boom!
Yes! Line Basketball Podcast episode 267. I guess this is an episode. I mean, it's going to be, if you're only listening to the podcast feed, I mean, good luck.
Yeah.
But yeah, we haven't done one on the feed since like the end of April, so I figure we should probably at least get on there.
Yeah, and there was pretty significant news last week before. I don't know, but Ty Rogers hurt his knee. Playing a pickup game in Michigan. Maybe you shouldn't go play basketball in Michigan. They're probably trying to hurt him. But out indefinitely, it sounds pretty serious. Sounds like out for the season, basically. So no Ty Rogers.
Just like last year.
Yeah.
You're relying more on your Europeans.
A lot of Europeans that we don't know if they're going to make it over here or not. So
I think it'll all work itself out.
I'm sure it will. I hope it's not one of those things like when Tommy's brother came over and we don't get him till January because Illinois got a heck of a non-conference schedule this year. So
if we get to August and it's not resolved, I'd be worried.
Yeah. So you think Ty Rogers still comes back to Illinois after he heals?
Sure. Why not?
Yeah. I mean, we're going to have like 25-year-old Ty Rogers by the time he graduates. So
yeah, he's going to have a few years.
Hopefully it's something, recover. I don't know if anybody's actually said what it is. I know he's having surgery. I don't know if it was an ACL or what, but yeah, he's gone. I guess it's all Euros this year.
Modern day technology, if he tore his ACL, he could be back in February.
He could, yeah.
8 months?
Yeah.
It's not crazy.
I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But kind of just this is just Illinois, right? This is what happens. Things like this happen, and they'll figure it out, I'm sure. Got that new defensive coordinator coming in that you called.
Yep. Cameron Corner or whatever.
Yeah. So
whatever his name is.
Old what's his face? Did you see? I know you saw it. Kuchar is officially helping with physical fitness at Illinois now.
It's exciting, yeah. Big move there. I'm sure it'll really do wonders for the program.
Yeah. Jeffrey says he's going to miss his energy on the team because I don't see anybody playing like that. Yeah. Energy on the court.
Just like last year, yeah.
Is going to be questioned, I guess. I mean, I assume he'll still be around. He'll still be cheering like he did on the sidelines last year. So it's going to be. I don't think it's as like I hate it, but I don't think it's as huge a blow as maybe people thought him being a red shirt last year was. But Han Knippel goes number 4.
I'm 4 for 4, by the way.
Do you think Ace Bailey is going to drop?
I got him going to Utah here at 5. So,
Okay.
What was your top 4?
My top 4 were Cooper Flagg, Dylan Harper, Ace Bailey, and then Edgecombe, I think.
Looks like you had Malawatch.
Oh, Malawatch, yeah.
Edgecombe 6 is what you had.
This thing you sent me said that the Hornets needed a center, so that's what I based most of my picks off of. But
yeah, I totally winged like 20 through 30.
Con Knipple MILF alert. All right. Yeah. Non-con schedule has pretty much been released. Brad was talking to Jeremy Warner and said that I think they're still trying to get another team, but I don't know how high profile that other team will be. But right now they're sitting at Texas Tech, Alabama, UConn, Tennessee, and Missouri. Texas Tech is at home. It's a home and home. They played November 11th. Alabama is going to be at the United Center November 19th. UConn is going to be at Madison Square Garden on November 28th, which is Black Friday. Tennessee is going to be at the Bridgestone Arena, and then I think next year they'll go to the United Center, kind of flip-flopping with Alabama. December 6th, and then Mizzou released their non-conference schedule, and it looks like the game will be Monday, December 22nd. So, Brad's not shying away. Do you prefer this scheduling rather than doing like MTEs and like the Maui Invitational and stuff like that?
Yes. Although them going to Maui would be cool.
Yeah, I mean, I really liked when they were in Vegas because you can go to Vegas and watch them and watch some other games. I think the last MTE they did was that stupid one with like the no-name teams that like COVID year-ish. Remember when they did that?
They did the
it was like an MTE, but it wasn't really an MTE.
Well, they did the Hall of Fame Classic with Arkansas, Kansas State, and Cincinnati, 2022, I think. And that was 2 games, and it was 4 teams, so technically that's an MTE in Kansas City.
Yeah.
They lost to somebody.
What is this Knipple brother family going on right now?
That's kind of creepy, huh?
Holy cow. We apparently missed his girlfriend / mom, so I missed her.
It's probably on Twitter.
But as of right now, what do you think Illinois goes in these games? Texas Tech, Alabama, UConn, Tennessee, Mizzou.
How many is that?
It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Undefeated, 5-0.
Undefeated. Okay.
I think 3-2.
Yeah.
I'm willing to go there. Yes.
Losses to UConn, I assume.
UConn and
Tennessee down south.
No, they'll smoke Tennessee.
Bama, y'all bragging rights. You probably think they're going to lose bragging rights this year.
UConn and Bama, 2 best coaches in the country. It's a fact.
Yeah, Brad said that it's the toughest schedule they've ever played. College basketball is going to expand to 32 games.
Yeah.
In 26, 27. How many do they play right now? 20.
I think you're allowed to play 30.
Okay. So
I don't know if every team's going to take advantage and play 32.
That I don't know.
The one thing with Illinois going to Maui, if they ever do again, is like Brad's never taken a good team to Maui. Like the one time they went, it was Io's freshman year. They weren't good.
Yeah.
So I'd like to see them with a good team in Maui.
I mean, I think that he's getting into the territory, though, if he keeps like he's doing these home and aways or whatever. There's never going to be a time where they can do one. Right?
Yeah. And obviously they like doing those more. So
yeah, I mean they're good games that don't really, win or loss doesn't affect you too much. A good win in those games is better than a loss in a bye game, so it makes sense why he's doing it.
Yeah.
Lenardi put out a bracketology in June for some reason. He's got Illinois at 4, playing McNeese. The other side of the bracket is North Carolina versus Illinois State. So Lenardi putting out those good second round matchups out in June. So
yeah.
But Yeah, good enough. All right, next, KenPom put out their best ball program ratings from 97 to 2025. Illinois fell 21st in that, which I was semi-surprised, but I guess not too surprised. Duke, Kentucky, Kansas, North Carolina, Arizona, top 5.
Ace Bailey, number 5.
Just like you predicted.
I'm 5 for 5. I know some people needed Jeremiah Fears to go number 5 for financial purposes, but didn't work out. The 2025 Maui field, this year's field, I mean, remember last year you had, UConn, Michigan State, I believe, was there.
Memphis.
Obviously some of the greats like Colorado.
Yep.
Auburn.
Yep.
Yeah. Now we go from that to NC State, Baylor, and Texas headlining this year's field with Oregon, Seton Hall, USC, UNLV, and Chaminade. Like, that's pretty embarrassing. Pretty bad field there. I don't know what the battle for Atlantis looks like, but all I know is that I'm 5 for 5 in the NBA draft. Those gambling who want to, win money, Trey Johnson, number 6 to Washington is my next one. So we'll see if I get that one.
How do you spell Knipple? KNUEPPEL, I guess. EPPEL.
Boy, the battle for Atlantis feels even more embarrassing. Colorado State, St. Mary's, South Florida, Vandy, VCU, Virginia Tech, Western Kentucky, Wichita State. The hell? That's brutal. Is there going to be any good Feast Week events this year? What a joke. Anyway, yeah. I don't know. Yep. We got KJ and Will Riley going to the same team tonight.
I do. How many picks do the New York Brooklyn Nets have? Like 17 in the first round?
The New York Brooklyn Nets?
I don't know. What are they called these days?
They got number Brooklyn 8, Nets. 19, 22, 26, and 27.
They got a lot.
They're not going to make all those picks.
I also have Danny Wolf going there, too.
I have Yakachonis 12 to the Bulls and Will Riley 20th to the Heat.
To the Bulls.
Yeah. You're a tough look, Finkel.
I have Kasparis 8th. And Will Riley 19th.
Yeah, I have 12th and 20th.
Yeah, I told you I had no clue what I was doing, so
neither do I. I didn't even know the draft was tonight.
Sure.
They just showed Ace Bailey.
KJ's brown suit is a tough look, like it looks bad. I don't know young guy lingo like Finkel, so if you mean tough as in bad, yeah, it's an ugly ass suit. I will agree with that.
They just showed Ace Bailey breakaway dunk against Illinois.
Nice.
With Jake Davis watching on. Hey, Ty Rogers hurt. That's probably going to help Jake Davis.
Jake Davis starter this year?
No, obviously not. Now we don't have to learn that Ty Rogers wasn't going to start either way.
That's true.
We don't have to figure that out because he wasn't going to start. People just assuming he was going to start. Like, that's just stupid. Now he's not. So I hope you're happy, everybody. Petrovic.
Are you blaming the fans for his knee being hurt?
Yes. Petrovic, Stojakovic, Mirkovic, Ivasic, and the other one.
That's definitely his mom.
Who else do they have? What?
I mean, unless he likes old ladies. Balkans are all about the brown and the drab, I guess.
Who else is on the team?
Should have wore bright orange. Should have wore a jumpsuit. Who else is on Illinois' team?
Petrovic, Stojakovic,
Mirkovic,
Ivasic, Davis, Jaxties. Who am I? I'm forgetting.
Boswell?
Boswell. There we go. Boswell's going to start, guys.
Hummer?
Well, not sure Hummer is going to really be on the team.
So it's going to be a bunch of Balkans and Boswell, right?
Yeah, it's going to be Petrovic, Boswell, Stojakovic, Mirkovic, Ivasic. Then you're going to have the other Ivasic and Hummer and Davis off the bench and the freshman guys.
Freshman guys might get a little bit more run than we thought, huh?
No. Maybe one of them impresses.
Do you think Ty Rodgers being hurt drops Illinois out of a top 25 team?
I would hope not.
Okay.
I think if anybody did that with their rankings, they should quit the job and look for a different industry.
Fair enough. What are your thoughts on Jay Billis saying that college fans don't watch college basketball because it's better basketball?
It really begs the question of what is basketball to Jay Billis.
I mean, high-level basketball would be NBA. Like I'm not an NBA fan, but you can't deny that it's a much higher level of basketball than college.
I will not deny that.
Okay.
But also, it's more of the gap in shot making. And obviously, defensive structuring isn't what it was 30 years ago in the NBA. But I do think the whole no defense thing is overblown.
I do too.
But I see the arguments on both sides. There's a lot about college basketball that's great, and part of it is the tournament. And when they ruined the tournament and expanded to 100 teams, we're fucked.
It's
so
true.
That's the way it is.
Jeffrey says it's a better game to watch because people make mistakes more, or why is it a better game? You wouldn't say high school basketball is a better game than college, right?
God, no.
Warner, I didn't know you were such a big Caitlin Clark fan, by the way. I've seen you on Twitter posted on all of their posts. So
Caitlin Clark is overrated. I'm not afraid to say it.
Oh, shots fired.
Sophie Cunningham is underrated.
In basketball skill or
looks? Underrated in looks. Yeah.
Okay.
Looks only. That's the only thing I watch the WNBA for is for looks.
Whoa. You're going to get called all kinds of things by people.
Well, if anybody couldn't detect the sarcasm upon my voice there, they're a fucking idiot. How about that?
It's hard to detect sarcasm.
Yeah, I know for
Especially
some of our
when
audience.
You always sound the same.
Yeah, that's the brilliance of it. I mean, not a lot of people can catch up,
All right.
I'm actually amazed though. Let's talk WNBA here for a second. I'm amazed at the people who have never in their lives given a single, I won't say the F word again because why do it? People who don't care at all, who have never ever cared about women's basketball, just feel the need to go to the depths of earth to defend Caitlin Clark. I don't understand it. When I hear, some people don't know that, the people that I'm around a lot are older people,
Yeah.
And it's just amazing that they talk WNBA at all. Why do they care so much? I don't understand it.
Surprising.
Yeah. I mean, it's the Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese thing, I guess.
I think it's more Caitlin Clark, but sure.
Well, obviously.
Angel Reese too.
But Angel Reese is involved with Caitlin Clark because they play each other national championship and they obviously don't like each other.
Trey Johnson, you get that one too?
Yeah, 6 for 6. Whoo!
Hey.
Watch out. Look out. I got Fears going 7.
Ooh.
Board's looking sharp so far. Whew. God, I should have made a bet out of this.
Jeff said NBA viewershipping down over 50%. That should speak for itself. Nobody wants to see 3-point shooting contests and no defense. You literally just described Illinois basketball last year. So
something also that he bitches about, by the way.
I don't know if there's no defense. I just think that the guys are just that good that it looks like no defense. Now I will say that regular season probably doesn't have as much intensity as like just a regular season college game. But like if you think there's no defense in the NBA, then I don't know what to tell you. It's not 1985 where they couldn't sit in the lane for.
That's what the WNBA is now.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why the old guys like it so much.
Not Michael Jordan era. But they loved when Michael Jordan played.
Caitlin Clark is Michael Jordan.
What is that jacket, Trey?
I have a future on the Fever to win the
wearing a
WNBA
jacket,
finals.
gamma pants. Each individual college game means more than each NBA game. NBA seasons are at least 40 games longer and get to be a grind. NBA talent is amazing, but if your team is bad, it's hard to stay interested. Yeah, I would say, the season's long. I mean, it's hard on the players. And that's why you have a lot of guys that sit out a lot of games.
Wait until the college fans. But wait until the college game goes to 64 games.
I think that I know people say that the bubble championship wasn't real, but
that's correct.
They probably played harder in those games because it was less games than they did in games this year or every other year. So, all right. We'll wrap this up. We'll be right back, I guess, and we'll hang out with the regulars on Wednesday.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember if I have anything else. Let's see.
You don't. Oh, the Big Ten's predicted to have 7 first-rounders in the NBA draft this year. Mike LaTulip said the previous record was 5. And the biggest thing, no Pac-12 players. So it's all old-school Big Ten boys. What's that say about the Big Ten?
Boy, does it say it all, huh?
Okay, all right. We'll be right back, guys.
Yeah, we'll be back.
If you're listening to this on the regular Spotify or whatever you guys listen to us on, occasionally on Wednesdays we go live on YouTube. Follow us over there, and you can hang out and chill with us. But we're going to go do that and hang out with the people in chat and watch the NBA draft. So,
we'll be back. Underwood. Thin ice!